and A-Trade Overseas Old Boys. Again, both teams been looking impressive so far this tournament. Going to be another close fought battle rather than a match.
George Graham, great compete there on the ground. I'll be happy with that. They've been pretty competitive at the breakdown all day, actually. The Water Boys have been really good at getting in there.
So the Water Boys have put them deep into the 22, the Old Boys 22, where they have attacking line-out.
It's Finlay Gillis, who is actually at caps for Scotland Sevens. He's the shortest player ever to play for Scotland. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they're going for the driving line.
So they got a bit of momentum up
Good
there
momentum there. The Old Boys are in. Graham clears it. Half break, didn't quite get the offload. Bizarre Lawrence at half back. So dangerous from all areas of the field. We've got to watch these guys. They can go from anywhere. The ref pulling us back to the scrum.
It's going to be a scrum with the put in by the Old Boys. Pretty much in front of them, on the 5-metre line in front of their own posts.
Interesting to see how the scrums go. You've got a hooker and a prop in there for Projecx Water Boys. You've got Stephen Finlay, who's actually moving to Australia after this. Yeah, plays in Scotland. He's just signed up and he's moving over to Sydney. So as you can see there, he's putting the pressure on in the scrum. He still managed to recycle the ball. Lovely offload. So one-handed through the gap. There's Finlay in the midfield taking it up. I don't think they'll do that again.
So well stolen there by the Old Boys.
Illegal, but well done. They'll probably go to the corner again for the line-out. They've got quite an effective line-out.
Yeah, they do pretty well. They
not a fan of a driving line-out at 10s.
No.
Let's show the crowd what they want to see.
They look strong on the last one, but as you said, it's not the most entertaining in the world. Yeah. You see in there the GFI East Africans in the stand there enjoying a few beers and the rugby.
Tight line out there to Murray Douglas at the back. Again, they're going for the drive. Been thwarted again. Doesn't work too well. Really good play by the Old Boys. Murray Douglas clears.
Oh, great tackle again.
Physicality of it, quite tough at the moment. Good carry.
Some phenomenal hits going in so far.
Finlay, and the ref's call is back again. Not quite sure. There's another knock on, was there? You'll see this in quite a lot of the games where one side can have a bit of pressure and you can retain the ball relatively well. However, they're not making that many yards. You know, they really need to score. If they're going to be competitive in this game, they need to score from this period of pressure. So Finlay putting the pressure on in the scrum again.
I'll give the old dummy, he's taking the steps on the outside. This guy's got some wheels, he's backing himself. Broke through one tackle.
And there's the offload that
do well, keeping play then as well. Great offload. Bit of space there now. Oh, well tackled. Well tackled. The great support and play from the Old Boys, keeping the pressure on. Notice the gap and scored.
As you can see, that's the difference between the top sides and the wannabes, where the top sides are able to score from anywhere, whereas you can have a lot of pressure. The Projecx boys had a lot of pressure there, but just weren't able to really encroach on the line. And then all it took was a turnover on their own 5-metre line, and then before you know it, they've gone the length. A couple of great offloads down the outside, and they scored.
Great individual display of strength and speed then to attack, turn defensive position to attack like that. Phenomenal score, and I think that's going to open the game and hopefully lead the way for a very exciting one.
Yeah, I think Projecx guys will have to go away from the driving line out because it's not worked for them a couple of times. There seem to be some big strong guys in the Old Boys team. who are just going in there and ripping the ball off. And I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the Projecx socks. They're fairly offensive. Bright pink.
They've got luminous pink and luminous yellow as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're going for the line-out, so you lift the player, it blinds the opposition.
Exactly. You see they're under pressure on the pass, giving away the penalties. If they're going to stay in this game, they really can't afford to give away any of these cheap penalties and any knock-ons. Good hit there from Gillis. See, they've created that space already. 2 tackles he's gone through, still haven't got him down.
Yeah, they're struggling to bring him down.
Good hit there from Murray Douglas, based in Melbourne, a Scotsman but based in Melbourne. And it could be on here. Finlay putting in. Oh, nice.
Oh,
unlucky.
Good effort though, right idea. Looking to play in a bit of space, looking to run the ball a bit more. I'd say going for a different strategy from what we've seen in the last couple of games. Not so much just looking at the one-on-one physical contact, but looking at sucking the players in, hitting the space.
Yeah. And the old boys, the Scottish guys are really going to shut down the offloads of the old boys if they're going to get anywhere here. But they'll be looking not to go 2 tries down early on. Making a few changes. Ross Weston coming on for Stephen Finlay. Ross Weston might look like a prop, but he's not. He's not a big fan of the tight-fitting jerseys. And it's a stadium announcer just saying we've lost a small boy, 6 years of age. So if anyone's seen him in the TV shots, feel free to get in touch.
I think it's more of the misparent, so they should be going to look for him at the bar.
I think his parents are in the sportsmen. They probably deliberately lost Lawson.
So that Lawson now has got the best seats in the house over in the stadium commentary. And just put the announcement out for his parents to come find him.
Old boys holding on to the ball here pretty easily, not even putting too much pressure in the contact. There's Gillis getting ragdolled. Struangier in there competing for the ball, does well. He's got quite a few caps for the Scotland 7 setup.
So just taking a little bit of pressure off the cells there. Brings them nearer to the halfway line. Did a pretty quick in defence there, the old boys.
There's Cox out in the wing if he's got some gas. Does all right there, stays on his feet. Give it to Weston for the hit up, I would think. The offloads to Gillis. They've got width here if they can use it.
That's Douglas up the wing. That's a good option.
They'll be looking to get him down early. Does well. And there's Dewar chasing up. Great.
He did very well to get that ball back there. So
they've retained possession.
I think that's a little bit harsh.
Very harsh. First bit of momentum they had. Douglas holding his arm.
So more and more people kind of flowing into the stadium now as we're reaching the final stages of day 2 of the GFI Hong Kong 10s competition. Certainly the atmosphere is building. The Sportsman's Bar is getting busier and busier. The stadium's getting fuller, steady flow of people coming in to build on what has already been a great day and a half.
Hits up in the midfield from the Water Boys. There's Weston, he can shuffle. Oh, he's through it into touch. Bit of afters though.
Tried to hurt his hamstrings and I think choking it down by his shoelaces.
He did. So 7-0, still quite a tight game. Old boys look relatively comfortable.
closed the space down there well. Didn't give much option or chance.
The width that the old boys have got here, and got Weston stuck out in the wing, which could be a problem. He's still there. Douglas needs to call.
Definitely a bit of a mismatch if he can get that ball left.
Yeah. I think it's maybe just as well to give a penalty there.
More and more penalties in the last 2 games than we had in the others.
It's just a function of tired players. I think they're all played yesterday, played today, so that, this will be the second game today. So yeah, they will be tired. And I've heard that the hotel they're sleeping in is not the best either. Although they're on a dry tour, the Projecx, until they finish this, which is a disgrace for the Scottish team. I mean, what is that all about? It's probably, if they'd been out last night, I suspect they'd be a lot better. It's just a question if they're actually enjoying themselves, Well,
it all depends. I've been on a dry tour in my time that wasn't so dry.
Yeah, but you don't go on 2 dry tours. You only ever go on 1, right? Because you never go back.
Well, the thing is, you just is what the management know and what the management doesn't know.
Exactly. I did hear that someone, I think Murray Douglas and Jack Turley were both out last night, which is commendable behaviour.
Oh, of course, it's standard. It's to be expected. Barocas, eye drops, sunglasses. That's what they're all there for.
You don't see the Hoff going dry until he hits the 7s on Saturday,
That's why the man's a legend.
Exactly. Don't become a legend by going on a dry tour. I have words with their coach. He really needs to have a serious think about what he's making these boys go through.
Oh, great take. Let the big fella go on there. Get off the tracks when the train's coming through.
Bert Mustard down the wing there.
Phenomenal effort there. Gotta love that. Everyone loves a big fella.
Yeah.
They do, running like they do.
He's almost over. They've managed to hold him out. Oh, did he not that on? I think he did, and we could be on here. They can get it wide. There's George Graham slightly around the head shot there. He's done well. Nuggety player. George Graham scythe to the ground.
I love the old island style of tackling. Shoulder first, arms of second.
Yeah. If you're looking, the old boys have got a bit. Oh, unlucky. He was offside there. Good carry up.
So this is going to be the last play of the first half. Time's actually down on the clock.
He's number 16 for the old boys. Mustard, who actually played a season in Edinburgh. He's put on a bit of weight since then. Big boy. Imagine he'll take a bit of stopping. Look on, here he is on the inside carry. Great.
Get the big man on there.
For.
God, I love that.
The old truffle shuffle. Mustard down the middle. Oh, and he's giving away the penalty. He'll be disappointed with that.
So Water Boys now take it relatively quickly.
I'm not sure chip and chase is a great idea. Oh, must have missed
actually
the tackle there.
Well. So now at the 22, working their way up their half.
Could be on. And there's Douglas down the wing, trying to get him to run the cut. He gets emptied.
Great offload there. Great angle there.
Here's Dewar, lovely balanced running. He's in here.
He's going to get this in the corner.
Is he going to get under the post?
In the field?
No. He's going to stick to the corner, so they'll be quite happy with that score. Keeps him in the game.
Definitely keeps him in the game. Difficult conversion to kick, but
I know his coach Phil Smith will be watching back home, hoping he doesn't get hurt. A couple of big finals coming up for Struan in the next couple of weeks. Great balanced runner, very naturally talented rugby player.
Didn't get the kick, so that means the first half finishes as the A-Trade Overseas Old Boys on 7 and Projecx Water Boys on 5. So a very, very exciting first half there. Second half going to start again in 3 minutes.
So Waterboys coach George Breckenridge will be telling the boys, trying to get them sorted out for the second half. And the strategy will be, what they've been doing is working. They just need to make sure that they make as few mistakes as possible and really try to shut down the old boys' offloading game, because that could be the difference, especially when they start getting tired.
Yeah, the two teams at the moment, we have to say the old boys are looking the favourite out of the two. It's a bit more fluid in attack. They're doing well.
There's George Breckenridge in his red cap there. Obviously saying something about, yep, he's doing the old hand dance. 1, 2, 3, yep. 10 beers at the bar, I think that's what he's talking about.
Referee's playing a game of fives.
The ref, they're playing a game of fives. See?
Yeah, he had to drink, got it wrong.
There's Mustard, number 16, wondering when his next cheeseburger is coming. Mike Tyndall there, doing well at the touch judging. Quick chant, hands in the middle, and we're off and running.
Not a big fan of this American-style hands in the middle thing. Don't really get it myself.
I prefer a song before we started.
Yeah, a song or a squeeze, you know, just something. This hand in the middle thing. Not a big fan.
No.
So about to kick off now in the second half. 12 minutes remaining to see who's going to be facing the Taekwondo Place Scottish Exiles in the plate final. Not much in it. It's been a very good first half. Definitely open to any team.
Up. Great carry there. Sorry, great lift. Yeah. Waterboys recycle the ball. There's George Graham going to Gillies again. He's played first receiver quite a lot. You know, he's so small, he managed to scoot through the legs of the opposition. Good angle, but I don't think you actually want to do that against these guys.
No.
I think that's debatable whether they actually use their arms at all. But
the Islanders, they always use their hands.
Yeah.
Just a bit late.
Yeah, it's interesting he's injured himself doing that.
Some people may say that's karma. They don't half-put some hits in these Islanders.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You brought him up here with a microphone in the hand and not standing there.
Actually, if I'm honest, they do kind of worry me because they're off the field, gentle, nice. Nicest people to get to meet. You invite them home for Sunday roast with your grandma, but put them on the field. Just want to kill people.
Yeah, there's a bit of afters going on there. Oh, there's
a bit of man love in the stands
Justin
there.
Marshall and Sevi, as his mates call him. Don't know who that is.
By the look of his face there, he had some demons from last night.
He did.
He said it was a dry tour, but that look meant he was in one try.
So still a bit of afters going on at scrum time. Someone's annoyed. It probably means there's a huge hit coming. There's Mustard packing down in the loose head. Sorry, the tight head for the old boys. We put a bit of weight into that scrum, I would think.
So Old Boys win their own scrum back, looking to create a bit more breathing space for them on the scoreboard. So that's the win now.
Oh, good run.
Strong man.
Skips past Jamie Sound there.
That hand just like being running into a wall. There's no way you're going to get through that.
Jamie Sound just left his face in the mud, if there was any mud.
A good try there, good show of strength.
Good try. Big strong boy. Considering he was injured a minute ago, he's recovered very well.
Magic water.
Yeah, magic water, yeah. I think the water boys are keen to get to the bar. I think the enthusiasm is gone.
There's some definitely Brits on tour there in the background. Interesting hats, vests.
Yeah,
T-shirt tan.
Not many skin tight tops there.
Great kick there. He got a very difficult conversion there.
Mike Tyndall puts his flag in the air. He's happy with that.
So that puts him on the old school Old Boys on 14, Projecx Water Boys on 5. Still anyone's game. You'd have to back the Old Boys now for keeping this in.
Yeah, the Old Boys don't really got out of second gear. Good lift again. Gio does well. Good clear by Syme. Oh, he's been done for the neck. Nope, he's been done for the holding on.
It's a penalty there.
Not
Great
a
attack
penalty.
position now
Yeah.
for the Old Boys. They're going to hit it down into the corner to give themselves a line out inside the 22 of Projecx Water Boys.
Yeah, Syme will be disappointed with that. Should have stayed on his feet. Bit of ballast though. He'll be toppling over, and that tight jersey won't be doing him any favours. Dodd's up competing at the back. He's done well there.
Yes, the Water Boys win the ball back against the head on the line up there.
Kick from Graham.
Great win from him. Push it deep. There was no one at home. And a good chase. Good defensive line from that up now.
Dodds does well. We
Took the
spin.
ball well there.
There's Cox. Not the best idea. It's interesting to see who's got the fitness to get back and help here. There's Syme chugging back in the midfield. Here he goes with a carry. It's a big boy, offloads. Giving someone a bit more pace.
Not a bad option, good line
Tracked
there.
well, and he's just fallen over there. It's a bit disappointing. Well
Oh,
done.
nice
Gier
to spare
again,
hands.
unlucky. It's close there. It's almost coming off for the Water Boys. You feel that half breaks just.
But they're trying things, which I think is an important aspect. It's going to come off. You know, they're not that far behind. There's still 6.5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, I think they're getting to that stage where they're going to have to try things. Because once this is over, they're done.
So both teams making a couple of substitutes now to get some fresh legs on the field. So they just announced the winner of the prize draw for two tickets on a flight to Fiji, courtesy of Fiji Airlines, sponsor here at the GFI Hong Kong 10s. You got a 15-minute clock down, a countdown to claim your prize. He's 8 minutes in, 7 minutes left for Simon to pick up your tickets.
Good offload, and just running in front of the sponsor's box there. Scrum, little knock on there from the Old Boys. You can see they're getting tired as well. Mustard taking a bit longer to get to this scrum. He's been quite good actually. His general fitness is pretty poor, but he's been getting a bit of pitch. Good boy. Water Boys get the ball here and they'll look to spread it.
So just in the 22 now, looking to play their way out the field.
Out to Edmonds.
Trying to get a bit of space just to show the outside, but they cover it well.
They do
He's
cover it
stepped
well.
back
He's done
inside
really
very, very
well.
He's done exceptionally
Really
well in
well.
that circumstance.
If he goes the
Evades
length
another
here, this could
tackle.
make a game of
He's
it.
used his head. He saw there's a mismatch in the back, and he's going for the side. There's arguments here saying that he possibly knocked that on when he dived it down.
Nope,
Referee
he's
awards a
giving
try. There was definitely a look of panic in his face when he's
There
got up
was a
there. He
look of
did
panic.
think that he knocked that on. Definitely a
The
little
lack
bit
of
of panic.
celebration always tells, does it not? He's done really well though. Really well, because he
That was a well worth
did
try.
it from a standing start. The parachute was out for the last 5 yards.
I'd say that was a try.
And I would say, being Scottish, that was definitely a try. However, if we watch that in slow motion, I suspect it's not. So that brings us right back into a game.
It's a great crowd atmosphere down here at the Hong Kong Football Club. You see the sportsmen in the background there building nicely. The stadium's getting fuller. Offices are just starting to shut now for Thursday night. Get down here. We've got all the finals to go. And then obviously the legendary Grey Goose after party provided by Solas will be taking place. Tickets still available on Ticket Flat, and all this also purchased down here directly as well.
The sponsors box is pretty full as well. A lot of people eating in that box.
Yeah, no, there's full.
Tucking into the free food.
Great entertaining opportunity on here. Potential sponsors for 2017. Great opportunity. Best value in Hong Kong to woo clients, get business.
So we're right down into the old boys 22, and we're getting a bit nervous about this. Projecx can execute this line out and get the ball back into Edmund's hands. They can maybe make something happen. They've gone long. Great ball from off the top. They've got the ability to go wide here. They're trying to get to Edmonds early. Well marshalled though. Unlucky with the offload.
Do you know what the thing is with these different colour boots? I don't get that. He's got one orange, one blue. Do you know what that's for?
Is it cheaper? I don't know. Do they buy them? Do they swap? Do they buy two pairs?
I've got no idea. I just find it odd. I think was it the South African team are doing it a little bit as well.
There's a lot of the Welsh guys do it. There's nothing else to do.
More civilised than that.
There's George Graham back on the job stopper tattoo in his arm.
Yeah, he had a mean face.
He did have a mean face. Important scrum this. Simon the tight head there, trying to get up.
Simon Smith's on 4 minutes now to claim his prize.
So he could be in here.
They'll be disappointed to find out that he passed out on 2 flights courtesy of Fiji Airways to Fiji.
They've gone early to Edmonds again. They're obviously trying to use him. He's a danger man.
Actually, speaking of that, Simon Shaw, if you are out there, you know that would be 2 tickets, one for yourself, I guess, and one for your wife. You might actually need the hand of another sponsors that we've got down here with us, a chap called Tim Carpenter, superb divorce lawyer. He'll help you out, because that way you could be heading.
2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. 2 tickets to Fiji Airways to Nandi. Simon Smith is coming literally 2 minutes later.
Simon Smith has now claimed his prize, so I guess he won't be using Timmy Carpenter of Withers, fantastic divorce lawyer. No doubt will be in popular demand after the 7s.
Yeah, I think so. So again, put in here the battle of the big guns. Sign now hooking. He's moved in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, last minute, strong back and down.
Jamie Parker on at the loose head there.
So this is interesting now.
Pants.
There's just under 50 seconds left now. 5 points in it, so 1 score in it to decide who's going to go into the final against Taikoo Place Scottish Exiles.
Which will be a great game actually. It'll be good to see the 2 Scottish sides in there. But unless they do something at this scrum, I don't think we're going to get there. Sign and Parker in the front row. Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely going to give that.
Parker giving away he's completely confused as to what's going on there.
The great acting when he came out.
It was a lot of confusion, but I think that's genuine confusion to be fair. I really don't think he knew what was going on. Old boys hack it up the pitch, and it could be game over. No, ref
5
still
seconds
saying
left.
we've
The
got
ref's
more
going
to
to
play.
this. It's a final play now. It's going to be Projecx Water Boys throw in, and that will conclude the game. So this is their last opportunity now to get the point on the board and upset A-Trade over Schools Old Boys to take their place in the final.
And that's it. With the dance goes at the end.
They are on play two here at the Hong Kong GFI Football Club 10s. And a big round of applause for all of them. They put a fantastic effort on.
So well done to A-Trade Overseas Old Boys. Fantastic tournament through to the final now.